IOTA. Now, they've had not a great year in terms of price action or anything, but over the past sort of 12 months, they've solidified a very strong partnership with the EU. That puts them in very good stead moving forward to potentially run a CBDC, or certainly provide infrastructure for the EU in whatever sort of fashion they are going to pursue blockchain tech with. So I want to take a look at really what's been happening and where this can go. Now, before I get into it, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now, in the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these cryptos. These were all coins that I thought were going to do really, really well. And you can see what they were all worth when I recorded the videos, as well as the highs that these coins hit around about 16 months on. These are what your profits would have been if you'd put $100 into those coins when I released the videos. So 100 into each in under that year and a half would have netted you over 123 grand in profit. Now, obviously, you don't have a year and a half to get your portfolio sorted. We're in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the coins that you own, you've probably got some rubbish you've got to clear out. And if you want to get started, have a look at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. So when I'm ready to buy or sell a crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell, the price I'm going to do it at. My members can copy it along exactly, and it means they make the exact same profit. The added bonus is as well, they don't have any work to do. If you go onto the site, you'll see the profits my members have made. You can see the successes we've had as well. It's all public records, so you can verify it all on the history of this channel. My members have also given testimonials about the service that they've received at Copy My Crypto, so you can have a look through all of that as well. If you like what you see and you want to know the coins I'm in, the ones I think can 20x, 40x, 100x, all you've got to do to find out about them is join up, guys. Now, IOTA. So it's still hovering around 30 cents, and really, like I said, this year has not been great for it in terms of price action. I mean, granted, it was at lows of about 11 cents. It did go up to around about 40 cents or so. But yeah, generally pretty weak year in terms of price. Now, IOTA is a DLT that features architecture that's for individuals, businesses, and institutions, and they are built on a DAG network called the Tangle. So the DAG networks are particularly good because actually the more use that they get, the faster that they can go. And with regards to IOTA, they've also got their staging network, which is Shimmer, and basically it offers solutions for everyone that want to sort of push forward in the next iteration of sort of Web3 and future world economies. They have also got a custom layer 2. They've got tools, to create and manage custom layer 2 chains, deploy smart contracts, mint native tokens and NFTs, as well as introducing digital identities to users. IOTA really want to be the go-to place for the Internet of Things. The foundation is a non-profit headquartered in Berlin, Germany, and they have worked with big institutions worldwide. The DLT Foundation, the Ecosystem DLT Foundation, is based in Abu Dhabi and is the first DLT foundation to be registered under the authorities there. Since the last year or so, they've been doing a lot. They've been working with some big names, not least of which is the European Union. So the EU wanted to push on something called the European Blockchain PCP. So this was so the IOTA Foundation successfully completed the final phase of the European Blockchain pre-commercial procurement. And the idea behind this is that it allows pre-commercial products for intellectual property rights management and digital product passports to be created. And they were selected as one of 7 projects from 30 plus applications to participate in the European Blockchain PCP. Again, in terms of a step in the right direction, this is quite a massive one. So what they've done is they have built on the Stardust version of the Tangle protocol, so a layer that uses a decentralized coordinator with a proof of authority consensus mechanism involving EU member states and institutions. It also includes IOTA node extensions for recording transactions related to identities and audit trails on the ledger. downside, obviously, there is if they are going to end up working directly with, say, the government or the treasury within the given jurisdiction, what it could mean is that they're going to pass on information to your relevant tax authorities. That might not be ideal for people. They also created satellite systems. So these systems link third-party platforms and feature auditable item graphs for object traceability and composability, capturing digital twins of physical or digital objects, which is a key ingredient of their digital product passport prototypes. And again, I think this is another innovation that we're probably going to see stretch out into mainstream pretty fast. One thing as well with regards to IOTA is that they are, as of right now, only one of 9 cryptocurrencies that are globally compliant with the new messaging standard. So it's ISO 20022, and it's with regards to what every single financial institution worldwide has to be compliant with. Only 9 cryptos in the world right now are compliant, IOTA being one of them. But if a crypto project or a blockchain designed by obviously a crypto project is going to run a CBDC, they have to be globally compliant. So that puts IOTA in the discussion to potentially do that. Now, IOTA don't necessarily have a particularly strong relationship with like the American government, but they certainly do with the EU. And the euro is one of the strongest currencies in the world. So if they were to run the CBDC for, say, Europe and the euro, they would effectively be running the infrastructure for a continent. They'd be facilitating trillions of euros per year that's moved around. Hell, it would be, billions and billions a day. The numbers would be staggering. And again, they've already got their grant system up in place. They're working directly with governments. They're probably well ahead in terms of relationships compared to most cryptos out there. There's very few that really have direct relationships with governments. Off the top of my head, Hedera has one with the UK. I think it looks like XRP is certainly getting one with the American government right now. Cardano technically is as well, I suppose, because Charles Hoskinson's on the policy making team for Trump. Stellar do have a relationship with the EU, so Stellar could easily potentially be one of the ones that runs, and they're globally compliant as well. XDC Network, I'm not sure on their relationships with governments as of right now, but yeah, so IOTA quite ahead in that regard. Like they've, in terms of the potential for CBDC. Now, CBDCs are a terrible concept, they're a terrible idea, and they're certainly not good for all of us as people. However, that aside, they would, if you're running the infrastructure for a country, how is it not worth potentially trillions of dollars? Now, I don't think they're all of a sudden, Europe is going to announce all of a sudden there's a CBDC. Europe seem way more skeptical in terms of blockchain tech at the moment than any other area in the world, other than maybe the UK. So I don't think we're going to see like a CBDC come out this year or anything. But there is a world where an announcement might be all that's needed. An announcement of IOTA running the euro would catapult this. I mean, at the very least, I think it would go to a new all-time high. I mean, its all-time high was $5.69. I'd certainly expect it to at least go to $5, but I think it could easily go to 10 or more. If it is going to run the infrastructure for a continent, of course, it can be more. It would be worth more, because it'd be facilitating the cross-border payments, and that's always an issue for banks in terms of cost and everything else. IOTA, like I say, price point-wise, been really weak, and in terms of what it's going to do this bull cycle, I think really the only thing that's going to kick this on to that sort of $5 mark or more is going to be a sort of an announcement in tandem with a government agency of some description. And if we see that, yeah, this can catapult. Otherwise, I think we're probably going to see IOTA struggle to break even $1, because right now the price point is looking weak. So yeah, big announcement really is required for IOTA. But let me know what you guys think about this. How high do you think IOTA can go? Do you think it's going to go to $2, $4? Do you not think it's even going to tickle $1? Where do you stand? Share your comments. Share in the comments. Yeah. And guys, look, we're in a bull cycle right now, and if you're not happy with the performance of your coins, if they're not doing well for you, then you've probably got some rubbish to get rid of. If you're not sure what to do, have a look at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. So when I'm ready to buy or sell a crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell and the price I'm going to do it at. And my members can copy along exactly, meaning they make the exact same profit as me without any work. If you go onto my site, you can see, like I say, the profits my members have made. It's all public record. You can verify it all on the history of this channel. If you're interested in the coins I own, if you want to find out which cryptos I own that I think can 20x, 40x, even 100x, all you've got to do to find out, guys, is join up on the site. And if you do, wonderful. I'll see you there. And if not, I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.